Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like your diamonds, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you, your lovers, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, complete strangers, honey, or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well on today. And with that being said, guys, let's get to this reading. So we have forgive but never forget. Yeah. Spirit, what other messages do the collective? I came to break generational curses. When people show you who they really are, believe them. Nothing but drama. We have here, forget them folks. Fake friends, two-faced co-workers, narc neighbors, no good ex-lovers, haters, low down and dirty family, bullies, good for nothing, baby daddies or baby mamas, okay? Forget them folks, okay? So it seems as if you have, yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we have here, a prophet is never welcome in his or her own home, okay? So you could be a prophet, you could be a visionary, you could be a revolutionary, okay? And you could be being mistreated by people because of this. People see the light within you and your light piss off their demons here, okay? What I was getting ready to say is it do seem like that you have endured a lot. You have gone through a lot of different things, okay? Spirit is saying forgive, but never forget, okay? That's also the reason why when Spirit said, when people show you who they really are, believe them, okay? You could be saying yeah to a lot of things and just kind of moving on past it because it's nothing but drama, Spirit is saying, okay? You came to break generational curses, okay? So don't worry about the people who left you hanging, left you behind, kicked you to the curb, neglected you, abandoned you, any of that. Spirit say forget them folks, okay? Because obviously they wasn't meant to be in your life anyway, okay? Spirit, clarify forgive but never forget. Forgive but never forget. Okay, so we have just to it here, okay? Spirit say do what is best for you and be who you want to be, not what others want you to be, okay? Do you, okay? Do what you love. Be your own boss. You don't need anyone else's permission or approval to be the greatest version of yourself. Okay. Spirit, clarify. Yeah. You're an angelic being, okay? You're very temperate here with the temperance card here, okay? I feel like you're the type of person that you pour your cup of love into everyone here, okay? But along the way, people have taken your kindness for weakness, and what they did not understand, why they thought they was getting over on you, when they thought they was tricking you and you wasn't aware or you couldn't see what was going on. They had no idea that they were mistreating an angelic being, okay? You're someone who's a believer. You're a healer. You're a light worker. You're one with God here. There's you love nature, or there's something that is natural about you, a purity, an innocence to you, okay? And it's because you are earth angel. You have faith. You have hope, okay? And you're someone who is sweet and honest here, okay? And that's the reason why you being this angelic being, all the drama, all the BS, all the mess, you like, yeah. Because it's nothing but drama, okay? Spirit, clarify, I came to break generational curses. I came to break generational curses. I just seen your card and it went back in the deck, okay? So Spirit say don't worry about being lonely. Sometimes it's safer that way for your own protection. See, when you started breaking generational curses, people started breaking away from you. Okay, they started neglecting you, abandoning you, leaving you out in the cold, dragging your name through the mud, kicking you under the bus, kicking you while you was down here. Okay, so you could be lonely right now, but Spirit say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about those individuals. Okay, that's why Spirit say, continue to break generational curses. That's why these people are jealous of you, envious of you, hating on you, intimidated by you, because you came to break generational curses. And these people like the same generation of or generational BS. They like their same generational mess, their same generational curses. They like staying stuck in a repetitive cycle of nothingness, a repetitive cycle of evil, a repetitive cycle of wickedness, a repetitive cycle of abuse, a repetitive cycle of trauma, a repetitive cycle of drama. But you come to break free of all that. You come to break free yourself from those things. You come to break free through generational curses for your children, for your grandchildren, and beyond. And people don't like that. So now you're lonely. But spirits say, don't worry about being lonely, because it's safer that way, okay? You could be lonely for your own protection right now. That's why spirits say, forget them folks. Yeah. See, you're someone who is strong here. This is a strength card here, okay? You've had to be strong, okay? The strength card talks about opposition and vitality here, okay? It talks about courage and balance, faith, and even endurance. You have endured a lot. You have had to overcome conflicts of burdens and hardships and problematic situations, depression, stress, and anxiety to maintain your stability, okay? But you are standing your ground, and you have had patience, and while you have taken risk, okay? But Spirit is saying you have still been strong throughout this entire time. And guess what? People have been showing their true colors. People have been ripping off their own mask. So you was able to see clearly who they really were. They were no longer able to hide who they really were from you. That's why spirits say, when people show you who they really are, believe them. Believe them. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. Clarify nothing but drama. See, these people are demonic, sinister, evil, wicked. This is what you have had to endure. This is what you have had to overcome. This is what you've had to deal with. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the enemy's subliminal witch language. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. See, these people hate you. That's why they're working against you. They set you up. They target you. They betrayed you. They sabotaged you. They was disloyal to you. That's why you know they ain't nothing but drama. Okay? And they have the audacity to think that they're going to benefit off your life and your death somehow. This is the reason why these people targeted you. Okay? This is the reason why you've had to endure family issues. This is why they isolated you, abandoned you. Okay? This is the reason why you've had a lack of support. This is the reason why you were treated like the black sheep. You've gone through trauma and drama. You were left out in the cold. This is why people hate on you. This is why people try to fight with you. This is the reason why there's lies and deceptions, manipulations, and efforts to control you. This is the reason why there was no love. Divine masculine just fell out, but this message could be for a masculine or a feminine. Okay, go with your gut. You know something isn't right. Many of you are in hermit mode right now. You say to yourself, you stay by yourself, not because you antisocial, because it may be safer that way. You observe. You are vigilant, aware. Thus you are prepared. Spirit, give us one more, but for nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. See, these people have tried to cause you heartache and heartbreak. They wanted you to panic, worry, stress. They wanted you to be paranoid. They wanted you to be scared. But you've seen these people in these situations for what is exactly what it was. Nothing but drama. Yeah, see, these people are sinister. The witchy twitchy card with their witchcraft, their sorcery, their black magic, their voodoo, their hoodoo, their hexes, their curses, their spells, their root work. Okay, these secret societies, these witch covens, these satanic cults, and different things. These people are demonic. They're evil, they're wicked, they're sinister, they're chained to the devil. They sold their soul. And they want to try to rob you of your soul. They're nothing but drama. These are persons with addictions and bad habits and toxicities. Demonic attachments. Demonic possession. But the truth and clarity is going to come out about the things that they have been doing in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. The truth and the clarity is going to come out about their cruel and unusual punishment, their hate crime. The truth is going to come out about their criminal activity. Spirit, are there any other messages? It could even be talk, gossip, rumors. Okay? This is what's going on, y'all. Spirit, clarify. What was this one? Forgive but never forget. Forgive but never forget. See, there's been a multitude of individuals who have done things to you. When I see the community card, this is like seeing the 10 of Cups in a traditional tarot deck. This is a large amount of people, from family to fake friends to ex-lovers to associates to co-workers to neighbors to complete strangers. Okay? This is a community of people, okay? Who have wronged you, who have hurt you, who have abandoned you, who have neglected you, who turned their back on you here. Forgive but never forget, okay? Remember what Spirit said. Do what is best for you, not what other people want you to do. Do what you love. Do what fulfills you. Do what makes you happy. Be your own boss, okay? You don't need nobody else's permission or approval to be the greatest version of yourself. Spirit, clarify. Yeah. Clarify. Yeah. See, we have thoughts here. You have sat back and thought about these things here. Being the angelic being, the earth angel that you are, the chosen one that you are. You sat back and thought about these things. You have sat back and watched the injustices here, okay? That's the reason why you got to a point where you're like, yeah. These persons, places, and things are nothing but drama, and you excommunicated yourself from them, okay? That's the reason why you're lonely right now, okay? Because you've had to excommunicate yourself from some, and others isolated you, abandoned you, left you hanging. Okay, because they thought it was going to tear you down. They thought it was going to cause you mental conflict. They thought it was going to cause you a mental breakdown. Okay, Spirit, clarify. I've come to break generational curses here. We have both the main male, the main female here, as well as the main male here. Okay, so like I said, this could be a reading for a masculine or a feminine. Even though the divine masculine jumped out fast, quick, in a hurry out the other deck that I just used here. So there's definitely a masculine who's dealing with these things. Spirit, clarify when people show you who they really are, believe them. We have false person here. You know these people are false. They're just as fake as they come. They fake, they phony, they fraudulent, they untrue. They liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. They're two-faced, they're backstabbers. They got bad juju on them. They're disloyal. These people will smile in your face while they're stabbing you in your back. But they're wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. This is the reason why you've had to be strong here. You take these people at face value. Okay? You've had to overcome conflict. Maintain some type of balance by having courage and having faith. Because you've endured so much. See? These people are false persons. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. Look at that. family room here. Many of you have dealt with a lot of hardships and problematic situations and burdens by your very own supposed family. You see, this family room is empty though. Some of you have family, but you don't have family. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't support you, they don't love you, they don't have your back, they don't care about you. They don't treat you like family. They leave you out. They neglect you. They abandon you. They talk about you like a dog. They plot, plan, and scheme against you. They work against you. All kinds of things. They don't even act like a family. They nothing but drama. And these are the same people that spirits say they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, and was disloyal to you. And somebody has the nerve to have taken an insurance policy out on you. They think that they're going to benefit from your life and your death when they don't even love you. Where they do that? Spirit clarify, forget them folks. Spirit clarify, forget them folks. Yeah. These people have stolen from you. Family have stolen from you. Spirit say, forget them folks. It's okay. God's got it. Wash your hands clean of the situation. Put it in God's hands. Okay? Because what's going to come back upon them, they're going to have wished that they had never crossed you. You ain't got to say nothing to them. You ain't got to do nothing to them. Your silence speaks volumes. I can't stand a person. It's one thing for somebody to dislike somebody, and so you working against them behind their back. What I can't stand is the people that know that they're doing you dirty. They're working against you in all kinds of ways. Behind your back, but they come in your face, want to smile up in your face, and want to try to play nice when they doing everything in their power to destroy you, to hurt you, to harm you, to set you up, to kill you. See, it's the ones that's closest to you. It's the very ones who say they love you that'll set you up. That's why about 90% of people who are murdered, who are killed in the world, are killed by somebody that they know. A family member, a lover, a friend, an associate, a coworker, somebody that they know personally. About 90% of people in the world who are killed by someone close to them. Spirit, clarify this community here. Forgive, but don't forget. See, you a sweetheart. Spirit say you a sweetheart. Spirit say you a sweetheart. Forgive them, but don't forget what they have done to you. I mean, you've even had so-called friends in this community of people who tried to sabotage you, ruin you, who set out to hurt you, harm you. Okay? Spirit clarify, yeah, with thoughts. See, you know what it is with these people, because they nothing but pleasure seekers. They nothing but pleasure seekers. Yeah. And you know they full of drama here because these people have hurt you. Spirit clarify, I've come to break generational curses here. You a sweetheart. Spirit calls you a sweetheart. Were you masculine or you feminine? You have a pure heart, mind, body, and soul, and these folks can't stand it. Yeah, why? Because they the enemy. They your enemies. They your ops. They were never for you. They never loved you. They never cared about you. They never had your back or anything. You know that they're false persons. Spirit clarify, nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. These people have tried to cause misfortunes in your life. Yeah, but I tell you, they foes. Fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue. A foe is somebody who is an enemy. A foe is somebody who is a false person, who's an opponent, an op. An opponent is somebody who is competing with you, working against you. Nothing but drama, Spirit. Yeah, because it's pleasure seekers. Pleasure seekers do things for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own liking, their own ill will, their own desire, their own benefit, because they want to. They don't care nothing about your feelings. They don't care nothing about how anything hurts you. Okay? Your Spirit say, forget them folks. I see thief again. Thief want to come out again. We already got thief here. Yeah. See, because these individuals working for the enemy here. They working for someone, helping someone, doing a job for someone. Why? Because they sellouts. Because they sellouts. Yeah, they've been trained to protect their oppressors. They sellouts. They puppets. They minions for the satanic powers that be. They're chained to the devil. Yeah. Why? Forget them folks. Why? Because they false. They false. And they working for the enemy against you. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. So you can always tell who really love you. If it come down between you and money, anybody that call themselves your friend, your family, your lover right now is liable to choose. If they choose money over you, they didn't love you to begin with. Especially when this money is yours and they willing to steal, kill, or destroy you in any way, shape, form, or fashion to get this. When they sacrifice you for the love of money, they never loved you to begin with, baby. You can believe that. So let's see what else is going on here. Spirit clarify. Forgive but don't forget. Forgive but don't forget. Clarify, forgive, but don't forget. Okay, don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. You could be a water sign, or water could be in your chart, but you don't have to be. Okay? Yeah. We have here past, lack, suffering here. Forgive, but don't forget. The memories. Spirit, clarify, yeah. Clarify, yeah. Okay? We have thoughts isolating here. Okay? You've thought long and hard about how these people isolated you, how they left you hanging, how they left you in doubt, how they left you in lack here. Okay? But they don't allow that to get the better of you here. Yeah. See, you have these memories, maybe even a little nostalgia over what these individuals have done to you. You've come to break generational curses here because you are the sun, because you are strength, because you have empowerment here. This is what people don't like. Yeah. You come to break generational curses here because of your North Node, because of cosmic, because of your purpose. People don't like it. Spirit clarify, when people show you who they really are, believe them. When people show you who they really are, believe them. What I tell you, family, home, commitment. These people are your enemies. They're your ops. Yeah. They got big egos, vanity and pride here. These people wanted to control you. Spirit clarify, nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. We got storms here, the unexpected here. Clarify, what else goes with this nothing but drama? Okay? Rejection, loss, fragmented here. These people have rejected you so many times. You're used to it. You're used to it. Spirit clarify, forget them folks. Spirit say trust. Everything in divine timing here. Forget them folks. You don't need it. You don't need them. Because your self-worth is way more important than these people who have betrayed you. These people who have hurt you. Your self-care, your energy is way more important than these people who have betrayed you, than these people who have hurt you. That's what's going on here, y'all. These people are going to soon be in regret for how they did you. Okay? You may need to heal your inner child here, because some of this stems back, like I told you, from childhood trauma. Some of this stems back from childhood trauma. But something is fated. Something is divine intervention with possibly eclipsing these people from your life. Okay? Why? So that you can have stability, harmony, and flow in your life. Okay? Remember self-love. Remember to love yourself even when nobody else do. This talks about self-love, creation, and intentions. Be sure that your intentions are pure. Okay? Let's get some further clarification for the situation, guys. Yeah, see, these people are in partnerships and alliances. They could be in secret societies, cults, covens, cliques, groups, and all kinds of things, okay? They could be under contract, taking oaths, and different things, guys, okay? Spirit clarify, forgive but don't forget. Forgive but don't forget. Balance. Make sure that you have balance here. And in an effort to balance, okay, in an effort for you to move forward, you have to heal. To be able to move forward, to move on from these things. To forgive these situations that you have had to endure. Don't mean you have to deal with these people anymore. You have to talk to these people anymore. Okay? Clarify, yeah. We have awareness here. So you are aware of what these individuals have done to you, okay? You come to break generational curses here because you know the truth. Thus, you speak the truth. Okay? Spirit clarify, when people show you who they really are, believe them. These people have tried to sacrifice you. They wanted to sacrifice you. They've caused obstacles and challenges in your life. Look at this temptation here. This is equivalent to seeing the devil card here. I told you these individuals are demonic. They're sinister. They're evil. They're wicked. They repetitively do things over and over and over again because they have addictive patterns of behavior. Some of them may even be suffering from some type of addictions, bad habits, toxicity. Okay? But they sold their soul to the devil nonetheless. They sold their soul to the devil nonetheless. These people are two-faced. You see how this person is half man, half beast here? These people are two-faced here. These people have shown you who they really are. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. Clarify nothing but drama. Yeah. Because of their partnerships and alliances is why these people have done things to you. They wanted you suffering in silence by yourself. That's how you know that these individuals are nothing but drama. Yeah, they've caused obstacles and challenges in your life. Okay? But see, your third eye chakra is open here. Okay? This is why you are aware of what's going on. This is how you are aware that they are nothing but drama. Spirit, clarify, forget them folks. Clarify, forget them folks. See, they wanted you in mental conflict. They wanted you all up in your head. Use your wisdom. Okay? Forget them folks, okay? Because this light shines brightly within you. And these people see your light. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. Spirit clarify, forget them folks. It seems like there's even authority people, persons in power and authority, family, so-called friends, and beyond, who's been a part of this attack against you. Spirit say forget them folks. See, they wanted you trapped in fear. They wanted you in mental conflict, okay? But you have to use your wisdom here, okay? Because we have deception and envy here. These people was trying to deceive you. We're jealous and envious of you here. That's why you got to use your wisdom. And Spirit say forget them folks. These people don't deserve to be in your life, okay? But you are coming into some type of recognition and reward of some kind. And this is the reason why you have to rid yourself from this negativity, from this evil, from this wickedness, from this trauma, from this drama. Okay? For your own health and well-being, for your own mental stability. Okay? See, a lot of people are so interested in sacrificing somebody else in an effort to get what they want. Usually that falls along the line of some type of materialism, but everybody has to make sacrifices, and sometimes you have to make the sacrifice to let persons go who want to continue a repetitive cycle of hurting you, using you, abusing you, putting you down, trying to stop you, block you, hindering you, try to get you off your destined path, all because they are deceptive. All because they are evil. All because they are cons. All because they are wicked. All because they don't want to see you succeed, progress, or move on, or move forward in life. Leave them right where they at. And you make the ultimate sacrifice to choose self over everything and everybody else. Because see, love is an action word. Anybody can say, oh, I love you. But if they're not showing you anything to prove that they love you, and showing love don't necessarily have to be about who's spending money. Anybody can buy you something. Anybody can give you some money. There can be a person that don't know you from Adam, don't have any particular reason to love you or like you, to give you some money. You understand what I'm saying? So just because somebody spends some money on you don't mean they love you. I mean, you got ops out here who's so cold with it, who's so deep undercover, who's such puppets being controlled by their handlers. They go as far as to be in relationships with people and be completely undercover. They be ops the whole time. They will have sex with people. They will have families with people. They will play like they bestie friends with people and all kind of things, and hate your guts the entire time. Clicked up and linked up and teamed up with other people to work against you the entire time, while they destroy you and take everything of value or good from you while draining you of your energy. Okay? So sometimes you have to make the ultimate sacrifice for yourself, but not in a selfish way, in a selfless way. See, those who are selfish, they sacrifice others. They are willing to steal, kill, or destroy others so that they can benefit financially, or to gain some type of comfort or incentives or position, titles, or roles. When you make sacrifice selflessly, you are doing so for the betterment of yourself. You start off with sacrificing you. How you sacrificing you? You're sacrificing you because sometimes you have to sacrifice those pleasurable things that you like. You could have liked having sex with such and such, but they weren't no good for you. You could have liked hanging out and being friends with such and such, but every time y'all went out, something happened. The police got called. There was a fight. There was a misunderstanding, a disagreement, or whatever. They weren't no good for you. You had to sacrifice your family and not be around these people. And everybody want family, and everybody would love to have a loving, caring family. But something, you might have to cut off your sister, your brother, your mamas, your daddies, your grandparents, if they ain't no good for you. If they working against you, those type of sacrifices, those are selfless sacrifices for the betterment of your own health and your own well-being. You understand what I'm saying? When you make selfless sacrifices, you're gonna at some point. See, when you young and you dumb and you immature, you make young, dumb, and immature mistakes. Every once in a while, you might do something wrong that you know you ain't had no business doing or something like that. But you live and you learn. You understand what I'm saying? When you young, you dumb, you immature, you think like a child, you do things like a younger person. When you know better, you do better, and you have matured and you have grown and you are now wiser. It is now time for you to step up. And in sane mind, body, and soul, do adult-like things. You understand what I'm saying? Which means if you are now a mother, if you are not now a grandparent, you ain't got no business twerking, popping your ass up in the camera, got your ass tooted up in the clubs every weekend, sucking and fucking on any and everybody, doing all kind of careless work stuff. Because you know why? All the young, dumb, ignorant folks is doing all that. That's what you're doing when you're young and you immature. When you grow and you become wise, you understand what I'm saying? When you make selfless, self-sacrifices, you stop getting high. You know what I'm saying? You might have smoked some weed back in the day. You might have tooted a little powder back in the day, having fun, partying, kicking it. You were young, you were dumb, you were immature, you were still back there in life. Everybody made mistakes. You had 1-2 minutes to drink. Back in the day, you know, when partying was fun, you partied on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays to the wee hours of the morning. Okay? But when you mature, when you get wiser, you're supposed to live and you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. At some point in time, you got to grow the fuck up and do better in your life. You can't be still partying and kicking it and getting high and tooting your ass up and scrubbing the floors and all kinds of shit when you got children to raise and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to make selfless sacrifices. Start with yourself. This is the whole aspect of looking yourself in the mirror and making a change within yourself. When you was young, you was dumb, you was immature, you was chasing love in all the wrong places, you probably was promiscuous. You understand? You probably had a little sex addiction. What a lot of people don't understand about sex addiction, not everybody who has a sex addiction is pleased by sex. They're chasing a love that they never had. You might learn something when you run into a person who has had a sex addiction who was never actually pleased by sex. They have just had sex with other people to please and appease other people, just to feel like that these people would be kind to them, be loving to them, be their friend, have their back, and different things like that, because they never had that. But they never was actually pleased with the act of having sex. Most people don't understand that. Most people think that people who are habitual cheaters or people who have sex addictions is just stone cold freaks who just love sex so damn much that they don't care about anything and anyone else but having sex. It goes deeper than that. And a lot of times sex addiction stems from childhood trauma and all other abuses and all other type of things that most people won't discuss with other people unless they feel close enough to you to do so. But the reason why most people won't up and discuss those type of things with you, because the first time you get mad at them, you say that's why you was raped. You say that's why your daddy wasn't there for you. You say that's why your mama beat you. You say that's why you ain't got no parents. That's why you was poor. That's why you're ugly. That's why you like a finger in the booty. That's why you like, that's what people do when they get mad at you. You see people's true colors. That's why people don't really express to people what they done really been through, what they done really endured. And how they reason why their life turned out to be the way they are. When you get a man who may have a girlfriend but has a sex addiction and don't mind tricking off on other women and indulge with a lot of different prostitutes and strippers and different things like that, 9 times out of 10, that man went through some type of sexual abuse or childhood trauma when they were younger, and they possibly seen their mother, who was a whore, turning tricks. 9 times out of 10, that man's first attraction to women was probably of his mother first. Don't mean he actually did anything with his mother, but the first time he felt like He had feelings for a woman. He found traction around his mother. Why? Not only did he see his mother turning tricks, but he also often seen his mother butt naked walking around in front of him. And as he grew in his hormones, it aroused him. So what did he do? He lied, he cheat all the time, even if he got a girlfriend, and he don't mind going out and getting he's sympathetic to prostitutes and to strippers and street walkers and all this other kind of things, and he spend money on them because he see them in need. Why? He seen his mother like that. He has a sex addiction. But if you happen to be with that guy and you find out that he done cheated on you, all you're going to care about is that he cheated on you, not where what he's going through or what he's doing comes from. It comes from a place of pain. It don't come necessarily from a place of selfishness just because this is a jerk who can't keep his dick in his pants. People don't think like that. And not everybody discuss the intimate details of different things that they done been through with everybody, because the first time you get mad at them or the first time that they not who you expect for them to be, then you put them down. You drag them through the mud. You put their business out in the street. You talk about them like a dog. You try to exploit them. You try to blackmail them. This is the reason why we have such all the people in the world today that is going through everything that they're going through. Most people feel like they don't have anybody who really understands them, who they can really confide in, who really loves them, who really appreciates them for them. Why? Because soon as a person's not able to do anything for you, don't have the type of money that you want them to have, not as handsome of it or as beautiful as you want them to be, you disregard them anyway. They no longer good enough for you. Because they don't have a certain type of car, because they don't have a fancy type of house, because they don't have a lot of money in the bank, because they don't dress a certain type of way, because they ain't got all the expensive bags and all the expensive clothes and the shoes. And look the way you want them to look, so you happen to look over this person thinking they are less than. This is what's going on in the world, y'all. This is going on every single damn day. But so sometime, the point is that sometime you have to make selfless sacrifices. And you start with self. You need to forget them folks. Okay? At some point in time in your life, when you look at yourself in that mirror, the first thing you say to yourself in that mirror, what the hell am I doing? I'm having all this sex and I ain't got shit to show for it. Ain't got nobody, ain't got nothing right now today. That when you cut it off, you can turn that shit off like a running faucet. You don't need no rehab. You don't need no medication. You don't need no rehabilitation. You cut that shit off like a running faucet. I did. You can do it too. You look yourself in the mirror. What the hell is you getting high for? This damn much. What you smoking and you drinking for? Every day ain't work. You can cut that shit off. You live and you learn. And you're supposed to strive to be a better version of yourself here, a greater version of yourself. It don't mean ain't nobody perfect in the world. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody go through something. Everybody have their ups and their downs. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of time, by the time you get older, if you blessed enough to be a senior citizen, you look back over your life and you think, and you think back, you think all kinds of things that if you could just go back, you would not even be a part of, you would not even fucking do. It was just stupid. It was dumb to even do or to be a part of and different things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you got full-grown ass adults out here. They bigger bullies than the kids that you see in school. And you wonder why the kids that's in school is bullies. Where the hell you think they come from? Who the hell you think they're around? Why you think they act like that? The very adults that be running these anti-bullying campaigns and shit are bullies they damn self. This is going on right in our damn government, right in our community, right amongst our leaders, right now to damn day. And guess what? They get paid top damn dollar for being bullies. And have the audacity to be trying to teach somebody else something. Try to right or wrong some damn body else. It's going on every day. Hypocrites all around us. You got to start with self though. That's how you become the change that you want to see in the world. And if other people ain't with that change, if they can't get with your change, they don't need to be with you. Thus, forget them folks. You have changed your life for the better, doing better things in your life, feeling better, looking better, all kinds of things. You might used to smoke, but you don't no more. You might used to have a drink every day. You might not have necessarily drank to be drunken. But you have to have an alcoholic beverage every single day. Because it soothes. It numbed the inside. It numbed the pain and the stress and the depression of what you went through from one day after another. Being unhappy, going through, whatever you were dealing with. But you don't no more. You used to party and kick it and pop, lock it, drop it and twerk it and twist it and bop it and all other kind of shit that you was into doing. Huh? You used to get down with the best of them. Okay? When you was in your prime. And you was down for sucking and fucking and getting down with the get down. You understand what I'm saying? You change those things about yourself and you end up running across some people that knew you from back in the day. All they can remember is back in the day, because that's all demons dwell on is the past. And what's the first thing that come out their mouth when they realize that you have changed for the better? You looking better, you feeling better, and you ain't even part of none of the shit that you used to do. Well, I miss the old you. That's funny, because you didn't even treat the old me right. Dismiss. Forget them folks. It is stupid for anybody to say that. Ain't no way in hell. That's like telling a stone cold drunk or a drug addict who have gone through recovery and healed, and they are now 10, 15, 20 years sober. Coming back across them, you knew them from back in the day. Oh, I miss the old you. You mean to tell me when they was a drunk, when they was a drug addict, you miss them? What, because they was a lot funner then? But guess what? You didn't treat them the fuck right then. Forget them folks. Tell them to get up out your face. They didn't love you. They didn't care about you. They didn't have your back. They didn't do nothing for you. And guess what? When it came time for you to heal, you had to do so by yourself. You had nobody but the Most High God. Lucifer didn't help you heal. Lucifer don't like people that's healed. Lucifer would have liked it if you were still sucking, if you were still fucking, if you were still partying, if you were still getting high to cool the brown, baby, if you were still getting drunk as a skunk, if you were still cussing people out, going off on folk, ready to ride or die, ready to fight. Lucifer liked it when you were willing to commit crimes, baby. Lucifer liked it when you was low down and grimy, baby. That's what Lucifer like. So anybody that you see who has healed and truly changed, you best believe the devil didn't help them do that. And that's why people get mad. You want to make a sacrifice. You sacrifice yourself. You make a selfless, not a selfish, a selfless effort. A selfless sacrifice. And that's how you get some real change. And that's when you look around and people who once didn't have no problem with screwing you, people who once didn't have no problem with getting high with you, people who once didn't have no problem with kicking it with you and partying with you, people who once didn't have no problem with drinking with you, people who once didn't have no problem with fake being your friend, people who once didn't have your, at one point in time you probably couldn't stop people from calling and texting. Now today, when you make a change, when you make a real change, you can't get not one phone call, not one text, not nothing from nobody. Because people see the light within, people see the change within, and they don't like it. They can't manipulate you no more. They can't control you no more. See, in their mind, when you was getting high, when you was drinking, and you was partying, you was kicking it, when they thought you was brainwashing, dumbed down, under mind control, and you were blind, they thought they was able to manipulate you, and they was able to control you. But see, when you change for the better, that's when you see people's real true colors. That's when they strip off their own damn mask, and you see who they really are and who they have been the entire time. You realize they wasn't even never for you. They didn't even never really like you. They never even really loved you. They never even cared about you. But ask yourself. See, their true colors show then, but you have to ask yourself. You're like, well, damn. When I was living in sin, when I was living careless and reckless, I ain't have a problem with nobody. But I'm doing better for myself. I'm doing good in my life. And the government hates you. Your entire family hates you. Your ex-lovers hate you. You couldn't get a date today if you paid a person to go on a date with you. You don't have not a friend today. Ask yourself, how is that possible? That's when you be able to see the demons in other people. You can start seeing them clearly. Damn. And then you can't even believe, damn, was I even really in a relationship with this person? Did I even have sex with this person, bro? Was this person my friend? That's my family member such and such. They used to be my favorite cousin, bro. I would have never thought my sister and brother, I ain't never done nothing to, would do me like that, bro. Your own mama would do you dirty. Your own father, your own grandparents. So sometimes you have to forget them folks. And you have to move on and move forward, even if you have to do so by yourself. Forget them folks. Okay? Lessons and blessings, baby. And after you go through the lessons, for you to get to the blessings, when you get to the blessings, you turn around and you look around. And you might be receiving them blessings all by yourself. You getting them blessings, but you realize you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nobody, because all of the fake done fell off. That's a true sacrifice. Not you killing your children and your grandchildren so you can come up. Not you knocking off your sisters and your brothers so you can get a deal. Huh? Not you setting up your supposed friends so you can get the bag. So you can get that contract, so you can get that 360 deal. Not selling your soul to the satanic powers that be, to the devil. Allowing wealthy folks in power to convince you to kill off your own kind and your own race just so you can get a deal, just so you can get a contract, just so you can get a bag. Just so you can say you some damn body. Just so you can get a position, a title, or role. Just so you can have a little money, a few incentives, and some comforts temporarily. Them type of sacrifices ain't about nothing. And you best believe, no matter how good you think you looking right now, how good you think you living right now, you bet your life upon it. You gonna pay for it with your life in the end. You sold your soul willingly. Don't be surprised when the devil come to collect. Because a deal with the devil don't last, baby. And that's what they don't tell you. Now, I don't care nothing about what set you claim. But you fuck around and you claim the wrong set. And you can bet your life upon it that you're going to lose your life for the demonic decisions that you have made in your life. And you're going to lose your soul too. When you lose your soul, it cannot be redeemed. I don't care what you believe in. You believe in nothing at all. You lose your soul. You cannot be redeemed. So anyway, that's what's going on today, y'all. That's the message for today, y'all. Okay? Yeah. Spirit say forgive but not forget. Why? Because these people have caused you sadness. These people have caused you loss, heartache, heartbreak, pain, disappointment. Forgive but don't forget. Forgive but don't forget. Yeah. See, you saying yeah. Because of the decisions, the foolish decisions that these people have made here. You saying yeah about these decisions because they the ones who went to the crossroads. They the ones who saw they saw. They the ones who went in the wrong direction here. They the ones who crossed you with these swords. You come to break generational curses. You come to break generational curses, and you're coming into success, triumph, victory, or even public recognition. See, people don't like it. People don't like it. People don't like it. When people show you who they really are, believe them. When people show you who they really are, believe them. These are people that have hurt you. These are people who have caused you to have healing. You have had to heal and recuperate from what these people have done to you. You have had to meditate for what these people have done to you. You have endured so much. Some of these people wish death upon your life. Upon you, excuse me. You've gone through burdens and hardships and problematic situations. Stress, depressions, anxieties. These people have hurt you so much. When they show you who they really are, you have to believe them. See, this is the word strength kick in, okay? Because if it was not for your faith, if it was not for your strength, if it was not for your courage, you would not have been able to endure what you had. You had patience and you took risk and you stood your ground to overcome conflict. Spirit, clarify nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. See, these people hostile towards you. Huh? And you defensive towards them. You feel like you need to protect yourself and they feel like a sacrifice needs to be made. They want to sacrifice you. Spirit say this truth. This is clarity. What I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is clarity. Yeah. They nothing but drama. Didn't I tell you they caused you all type of burdens, hardships, and problematic situations, huh? Didn't I tell you they wanted a finalizing of something, a completion of something, an ending of something? Your own mother tried to kill you. They caused conflict in your life. That's why you got to forget them folks. They was willing to fight you, hurt you, kill you, lie on you, steal from you. They caused conflict and competition in your life. Because they nothing but drama, Spirit is saying. Because they nothing but drama, Spirit is saying. Yeah, Spirit say they liars, they cheaters, and they thieves. They've been sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something here. Somebody's own mother tried to kill them, along with whoever else that she was teamed up and linked up with here. Okay? Forget them folks because they're jealous of you, they're envious of you, they're intimidated by you, they're spiteful towards you, they want revenge on you. Because they know that they liars, cheaters, and thieves. That they con artists, that they manipulators, that they are deceivers. That they sneaking and creeping around, they trying to get away with what they have done to you here. Forget them folks. Because they trying to cause towers in your life. Endings in your life. Yeah, they've been sneaking and creeping around, working behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back here. Forget them folks, Spirit is saying. Forget them folks because they have ultimately betrayed you. They stabbed you in your back over and over and over again. This is the 10 of Swords. You've been stabbed in the back by so many damn people. They abandoned you. They left you hanging. They left you in the cold. They left you without, in lack of help, support, finances, money, resources to make their own hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. Forget them folks. Forget them folks. Forget them folks, a whole lot of them. The whole lot of them. Your family, friends, ex-lovers, what they betrayed you. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, they betrayed you. Ultimately betrayed you. They were disloyal to you. And they all teamed up and linked up and collaborated together for the purposes of money here. For the purposes of money. For the purposes of money. 10, 10, 10. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles here. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I told you, if it ever come down between you and money, you can find out real fast and quick, in a hurry, who really love you. Who really care about you. Who really got your back. A surefire way to find out if somebody really love you, care about you, is your friend or your lover or really your family. You can do one or two things. If it ever come down, like I said, if it ever come down between you and money, if they choose money over you, they was never for you. The second way to find out if the person is really for you or love you or care about you is to make them mad. Say no. Don't be what they want you to be. And see how they treat you. That when people's true colors really come out, where people say what they really feel accidentally because they're mad at you, you will see how they really feel about you. Forget them folks. Forget them folks. Yeah. Why? Because they chained to the devil. Didn't I tell you? These people demonically possessed. They sold their soul to the satanic powers they be. They sold their soul to the devil. They shepherds for the devil. They puppets. They minions. They got addictive patterns of behavior. They do things over and over and over again. They have tapped you over and over and over again. They have been disloyal to you over and over and over again. They have betrayed you over and over and over again. That's what you call an addictive pattern of behavior. They have lied over and over again. They have stole over and over again. They have cheated over and over again. These individuals are demonic. They're evil. They're wicked. They're sinister. They're dark. Okay? And they left you juggling and struggling with nothing and with nobody. Forget them folks. Forgive, but don't forget. This is why you started off with forgive, but don't forget, and you ended with forget them folks. Because I don't need you. No way, no how, not then, not now. Itch. I don't need you. Look at this. Magician at the bottom of the deck. They've been vigorously doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, root work, sending evil eyes, and all kinds of things to attack you. That is reversed and is sent back to the sender 1,000-fold immediately shall mote be. That's what's going on here, y'all. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you will be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36. Or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond, or through Zelle, which is tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch your surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.